we can do a quick flyby of this one. Just to see how it looks currently. And look at all the ships there. It's good. Let's just quickly jump in here and have a look. That way, please. You stop there. Look how bright it is. Jesus Christ. But the sphere is being built. Actually moving quite fast. The speed of rotation on it. Look at that. Slowly but surely getting filled in. I do like how you can see them go into the port and then appearing in the sphere. With all the ships in the background as well. Yeah. Jesus Christ. So let's go back to here. We'll have to do it in jumps of 2. So we don't have enough power yet. But now that we have the critical photons, we can finally start our white science. Meaning that we can start to upgrade both the energy circuit, how fast we charge the power, but also how much we can actually store. So I'll probably get these 2 rather quickly. Because then we can go back and forth in one jump. Which is currently the limiting factor. In terms of travel time at least. Ooh, that was some cold coffee. So this is looking good, it's consuming a lot. I can be a bit worried that there's no traveling back and forth between these. And what I can maybe think has happened is that the green science has all been used for science. And we're not producing any more space warpers. And that I can be a bit worried about, if that is actually going on. And look at that, nothing being produced. And a lot being consumed. So that's actually an issue we have to solve. Because if ships stops traveling, then our base will grind to a halt, and restarting it will be a bit of a hassle. So hopefully we can go and solve that now. And I would love to have a supply we can grab in case we actually run out of green science. So I might want to buffer something in a chest somewhere. Just a small amount. Emergency recharge package if you want to. Say it like that. Because this is most definitely not enough ships for what we need traveling. So I need to get to about 50% power before we can go anywhere. No Dyson sphere out here. Which makes perfect sense. Unipolar magnets, more magnets here as well. Yeah, is it silicon if we have a look? I think it's this one that's a limiting factor at the moment. That might actually just be a throughput issue. We'll go and look. Come on, power. Let's see if this is enough. Hopefully it is. Come on, make it back. Don't get stuck in space again. I think we might be unlucky and be stuck just about a light year out. 30-something U, that is a bit too far to travel. Just needed one more second. At least we're inside the range here, but traveling that far will take a bit too long. Current speed will take 1 hour, which is maybe an hour, 9 minutes and 30 seconds too long. So, bit more power, please. I do love watching them go in and out of warp because of the little blink they have. Choo. So let's see if this will give us what we need. Good, now we should be able to get to the factory world from here. Want to go to that one. Fair enough, Adam. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for helping with Stream Raiders. Yeah, I need to Angel. Because that's also what we're doing now. We just went and got the critical photon, so we need to upgrade mech core and energy circuit. And I think that's the first 2 things we'll grab as soon as we have it up and running. I'm just impatient. Mighty world, stop. Turn. No, I'm out of power. Turn, 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 turn. Crash. There we are. Headbutting the planets. I think we should have some power charging over here somewhere. Might go a bit faster. So then we can have a look. Because what I think the issue is that this one doesn't have any storage. Small amount of storage. Another 1,000. So I'll bring some of this back to the main world. Just be sure we have. Oh, we actually have a lot in storage. That's actually pretty nice. And also expand out this one to actually do a bit more. Let's go over this way and just bring some back. 1,000, that's gonna be 10,000 warpers. World, fly there. Then we'll pick up some more, what's it called, labs, so we can actually produce science a bit faster. Mostly talking about green science here. Yes. That's exactly where I want to land. You're old. Work anymore. And there we are. Oh, we do have enough space warpers. I was afraid we didn't have enough. Seems like I was worried for nothing. So what I want to grab here is one, I want to put these back. Destroy them. But I want to go and grab you and expand it out quite heavily how much science we can produce. Hey Edwick, thank you for the follow. Because if we have more science being produced, that also means we can go into producing this one. Particle Collider. So those two will give us hydrogen, which we'll just throw somewhere else. Will also give us antimatter through rods. It will give what we need for strengths. But mostly just these two is what I want to go into now. But what if we just quickly do this? I don't think it'll take more than a few minutes to set up. If it does, I'll be quite surprised. How can I keep being on that side of the planet? Oh, I'm such an idiot. I thought I set it to the factory world. Well, that makes sense why I couldn't get away. So let's go up this way. Yes. I have infinite reset nodes for the main reason that gathering resources is not the most fun thing in the world. And with the base I want to build, we will consume all the resources incredibly fast. Especially all the rare resources. And I want to see how big I can make this. And don't be limited by spending an hour every day. Or every stream collecting materials. Because something all of a sudden is not producing enough anymore. That is not fun. Let's see here. We want to improve how much you are producing. Firstly, you can have all of this back. Do not like to do this. Please take without you. Use. Not quite sure how much green science this is going to give us, but I think it'll be quite a lot. So what if we do you? Yeah, exactly, Angel. That is... I don't play this game to collect resources. Factorio is for me fine to do it in, because for one, it's way easier to set up new mining nodes. It's pretty much just stamp down the blueprints, the rest will handle itself. In this, it takes quite a long time. For example, the entry level to Megabase we're doing at the moment on YouTube in Factorio. In that one, it's all modular. Setting up a new mining node takes me 2 minutes. Or something like that. That amount of green science. In this one, setting up new mining nodes, going to new planets, and the amount of resources you get out of it, it is just too time consuming. Okay. This will give us all the green we need. Let's get you maxed out as well. Let's expand you out a small amount as well. As you go 2.5 per minute, 6 per minute, so we'll just need at least one more of this. Do expand it out. Use. Do. Let's just do one of them. No, we can do. Yeah, let's do one. There we are. In theory, we can probably make it higher now as well, but I think it looks pretty decent. This planet, the encoding doesn't like this planet. Why does it not like this planet? Let's remove some of this. Will that help? Not really. That is fine. That is giving us how much green moments? That bumped us up to 400 gravity matrices per minute. Science per minute is not the main goal for this series. That's not my Factorio main goal. The goal for this one is getting on the leaderboard in terms of power produced. We could also have like 60 science per second as a goal. That could be fun to go towards. But hitting the Milky Way galaxy leaderboard, that would be cool. And that's why I've done it all vanilla. I've not done anything with mods, because if you do any mods, you'll disqualify yourself for being on the leaderboard. So far we only have one the first Dyson, so we just started, so we're not producing that much power. I actually don't even know if we can see ourselves with the Milky Way galaxy yet. But let's see what we have. If we finally show up. I don't think 1 gigawatt is enough. Oh yeah, hey! Yes, Dgray is on the map. Somewhere in here. What is it? You can click somewhere to see all of them. Is it over here? Isn't there some way to see yourself? I think there is. Click that one. We're only seeing the top one. So here's the best one with 3.3. We'll be there in a few seconds, because we are producing like 2 something now. So as soon as Dyson Sphere is done building, we'll probably hit like 20 or something like that. And the biggest one we have, I think we have a 30 terawatt one over here. We have a 35 terawatt one over here. So not quite sure what we'll go for, how big it will be, but we'll at least be a massive one. Look how much power generation all of it is doing. Total number of solar cells, 385. Is that 1,000 million? That's just 385 million, I think it is. So yeah, it is pretty big. And each one of these has at least one engineer in it producing some kind of power. So everyone here is a player, which I think is so brilliant that they did this. And the more people play in different nodes, the more lights will show up. I think you can probably find one by yourself out here and just find it if you know the cluster number. But yeah, this is what we're going for. We want to at least get up to a blue one. 38! Ooh, that's a lot of power. So we'll see how big we can make it. 1 billion terawatts. I'll be rather insane. Oh, but before we start building our white signs, let's go do a stream raiders. I think we are completely overbuilt for what we need to do here. So let's just jump over. I completely forgotten how easy this fight actually is. Let's start early and get things killed, so we can get onto some harder ones. Nope. But only 1,000. If I do my power now times 500, then I'll be at 1 terawatt. And I think, again, what are your predictions for the current Dyson Sphere we're building? Is it gonna produce 1 terawatt? Maybe produce 1 terawatt. Hey, go me! Go Paladin! Easy fight. So who's gonna get the loot? 2 winners. Birdie is back to stealing loot, and Foxy on gaming. Congrats. And I want to continue up this way. That one. I want to go and get to this one, because here you can get skins. That'll be kind of cool. So let's go this way. Let's see how strong this one is. We have level 5s, level 1s, level 5, so not overly hard. We'll just add in, get a Centurion down just because I want some more cards for that one. Unit scrolls. I'll probably go get a ball and then wreck everything. Oh wait, I need to place a unit thing here. There we go. So, what I need to set up now, like we were talking about, was our current critical mass energy storage to get that one going. It is a 1 to 2 output. I remember if we have a 1 to 2 already, but do we have enough power to run it here? Yes, we have 700 megawatts of free storage, that should be good. We'll just add it at the end somewhere over here. You need to be increased. You're fine. Do we have any limiting factors? That looks... that might need to be improved very soon. Hey, it'll work. Let's see here. That is fine as well. How are you working overtime? Yes, that's also working fine. Do we really have no bottlenecks at the moment after we gathered more resources? Oh yeah, the frames. The frames is the bottleneck, so I kind of want to make one for this one. I'll activate you. And I'll activate a small carrier rocket. We can build more for the sphere. When do we have in storage? Yeah. And that'll start to consume more resources, so I think we actually want to build that first. Where do we want to build this? In here we have, that one is not used anymore. This one we could in theory improve upon. Because it's actually not that optimal at the moment. I want to test one thing. Can I take you without the power and add you in next to this one? I can. That is perfect. Do it here. Can do that on both sides. Yeah. That seems good. That means the fire ice is going in fast enough. This one is actually starting to lag, so I think this will be good. And hydrogen is just being added out to the universe. Oh, yeah, that might actually be good. The way I'm building at the moment, this is a rather old build, is as long as I'm inside... Oh, wait. I need to do that. Because I completely messed this one up. We can move the outside one. To be honest, I want to redesign most of this. It is such an old build. Please remove all of you. That was not what I wanted to do anyway. Also, I do want to get this. Yeah, so as long as we are close to the equator, there's room for one. If you go too far north or south, I think the room will disappear. What if I move you in? Will that give me enough room for one to the side of it? Let's give it a try. Oh, there was room in here. So what if we start you... Always start there. That's what I always do. The second one. Let's get you find a small amount. My day is going very well. Been a long day at work. But for the next 4 days, the missus ain't home, so that gives me time to stream at night. So that is kind of cool. Or at least I normally have time to stream as well, but I don't have to plan around having to go visit family and such. Oh, you're working at the moment. Okay, so let's see here. Power all of it. It does. Let's test this. Can I take... Oh, wait. Wait. Input here. 2 to 2. We can't... Wait a minute. We can't output this... That's actually a good point. This current setup, I have 2 going on the same build. And in theory that's not the best because we have 2 input, 3 out. So we should never have 2 going on the same one, so let's just redesign all of this. Because that will work for the future. Let's just remove all of you. And get you actually working as intended. Might want to remove this one as well. Because we have a massive build already here. Where is it at? Yeah, right here we have a massive build, so the other one is not really that useful anymore. So let's remove all of you. That's gonna leave a lot of junk on the floor. Stop, 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 stop. Yeah. Let's see, I want to have room for as many lanes as possible. We need 2 lanes per each. We can in theory have room for 6 lanes if we completely max it out. Let's see, what is the easiest way to do this? Pick you first. Let's turn you that way. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They start you here. 1, 2, 3. Will that give me enough? Right now we're just planning out where I want to build things. Oh, it's fine. You're able to explain everything you want. 2 days ago we had some very knowledgeable people in the stream as well. Went a bit above my head with some of the things they're saying. But I think it turned out quite... Oh wait, that is completely wrong. No, not enough room between these. Not enough room between these either. We just go with 4 then. And let's not make it too cramped. Yeah, easy. You can easily say who it was. You guess it. He was one of them, but not the one I was thinking about. It was not one of the 2 I was thinking about, let's say it like that. You there and you there. 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 No, no, and no. I think one of them raided me. Didn't he raid me? Give me a sec. Oh yeah, one of them raided me, but yeah. Mimi raided me, so he was one of them, but there's 2 other people I was thinking about as well. When Mimi raided, he was quiet for a little while because he was busy doing other things. That might be why I can't remember him. Set you here for now. You can go there. We'll have you... Whoops. Oh, we could do it on the same side. Yeah, let's be smart about this. If we start 1, 2, 3, it means to do the maximum amount, we have 1 belt going in here. We'll have 2 belts going in. Then we will have the first lab. Probably the easiest way to time this. Oh, thank you for the follow, man. That's always nice. If you do you first, then say let's copy you. Second, that's 1. 1 will go the opposite way, of course. This is more out. I want it out on the inside. Let's try this. Ah, fair enough. But the 2 I was thinking about, one of them was, I think it was Combat, and then it was Unimatrix. I think those are the 2 last night that had the most interaction and was pretty knowledgeable about most things. Let's see, how do you plan use? We do there, here, there. Ooh, the last one here is too far out for what I want, so we'll have to do 4.